There were two more shootings in Lewiston over the past 48 hours. One left a teen injured and the other a man died.
The most recent one involving the teen happened around 1 a.m. today at the corner of Jefferson and Pine Streets. On Saturday, a man allegedly shot at police officers on Essex Street and then disappeared into the woods, where they say he took his own life. They are just the latest in a string of shooting incidents that we know about going back to January. The only other fatality, a teenage boy killed in what appeared to be a drive-by shooting on Rideout Avenue back in July.
News Center Maine's Raya Wooten is in Lewiston tonight with more on these latest incidents. Hi, Raya.
Hello, you guys. So neighbors in this area tell me that the shooting that happened around 1 a.m. this morning took place right here at or near this yellow apartment building. They say that they heard gunshots in the area and then later saw a car speed off. These incidents of violence are continuing to happen in the area and just all through Lewiston. And people in the city tell me that constant incidents of violence makes them feel unsafe, makes them feel uneasy, and kind of sparks emotions about previous incidents of violence that we have seen in the last year or over the course of the year. In a city like Lewiston, when something happens in the community,
I was honestly just laying in bed, and then I have an alleyway window, so I'm assuming it just echoed through, but I heard like 4 shots. And it was about 1 o'clock.
Melissa Hittaj either hears about it or she learns about it firsthand. Hittaj says the shooting that occurred on Pine and Jefferson Streets around 1 a.m. on Monday morning happened close enough to her home for her to hear the gunshots. And each time an incident of violence happens, she feels a little more uneasy.
You can ask anyone around too. Not a lot of us like to walk around the block alone at night because of how, I don't know, just the atmosphere alone has changed.
The unknown is there, and there may be a risk to public safety, and that can certainly bring up old feelings or spark new ones.
Seeing back-to-back incidents of violence leaves some wondering how the community can move forward. Hittaj believes people aren't afraid of the consequences of their actions.
Not a lot of people are fearing the discipline from it. So in my opinion, it's becoming a lot easier to go out and do things like shootings and things like that because there's no reinforcement behind it from what I've seen.
As Hittaj and others try to find ways to bring the community together, they say it's sad to see some people consistently tearing it apart.
I feel sad. I feel sad for the community. I feel sad for the people who are commuting here and trying to make this place, a better and safer place to be.
In regards to the shooting that happened early this morning around 1 a.m., Lewiston police are still working to investigate that shooting. They do say that the people that were involved or victims of that shooting are not cooperating at this time. So if you have any information about that incident or about recent incidents, then you are urged to call the police. Back to you guys.
Raya Wooten live in Lewiston tonight. Raya, thank you.